I'm Connell. I volunteer at the garden, and this is Hamish, my son. He just likes digging and getting digging. I'm okay with it.
So what is it about gardening then that attracted you to coming along?
Well, it's free, and Hamish loves coming here, so it's win-win. Whatever he's done, they say do this and we do it.
Would you say you've learned a lot?
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing to do?
Digging.
Anything else? No.
Just digging.
My instinct was very much to garden, so I took the steps to approach the project just to visit in a very sort of passive way. Could I just come up and see what happened there? And I was kind of already making my excuses. But when I did come up, what I was met with was just the most almost sort of liberating experience of people of all ages, all different backgrounds, in these huge, beautiful, open spaces, coming together or working in their own right. All issues I had tackled in my own life became an incredibly positive experience in this space. And while I was planting, discovering, growing, tending my own health, my own well-being, my own existence was growing at the same time, and that connection to nature and people became incredibly transformative.
At each step, my confidence has grown. You know, when you're serving to like a couple of dozen people on a Friday or a Thursday night, and they're enjoying what you're cooking, that helps, you know, grow your confidence in what you're doing. It also helps you to go outside your boundaries with talking to people that you don't know, and you know, a bit of trust in humanity again. You know, like, because you know, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that maybe the whole world's evil, but like when you're here, you see a good cross section of everybody, and then you're introduced to the fact that people are actually, they're all right, you know.
I seen the shop down the road down there, and there was a cooking class going on. Now, I was really interested in the cooking class because I'm not that good a cook. Me being a man on my own, and I met this lady called Karen, and she helped me, just told me a few things, and do I want to come? So I said, yeah. So that's how I ended up going. I go in almost every day, so I've got the job now. I'm a milk monitor, and that's my wee contribution, because the minute I go in there, the first thing they say, cup of tea, Frank. So that keeps me going, and I'm still, although Janet can't go now, I can still go, and I still like going there, and I sometimes get a meal now. A Thursday and a Friday I can get a meal, and which is good, and that's my way. I hand over a bottle of milk and I get a lot back.
Having a service kind of pretty much on our doorstep that helps and is absolutely inclusive is just amazing. And I have to say, the first week I was really nervous. Like, I'm not very good at asking for help. I've always been really independent and somebody that thinks you have to work for everything you get, so it was a wee bit daunting the first visit, but actually the volunteers here are so friendly and just put me at ease for the minute I walked in the door. It was a really nice experience. Just the lady that was there the first week, she chatted and asked about the kids, and I was quite surprised how easy and comfortable I felt.
Everyone knows each other, and everyone knows how to have a laugh with each other, and it's just good to have a place where it feels like Rosyth's more of a community because of this, rather than it's just people. Like, you take more pride in Rosyth because you're like, oh, I planted that, I did that, and like when you see someone dropping litter or whatever, you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Every day you can come up here and choose what you would like to do or how you'd like to experience it. if a shed needs built, or if a bit of ground needs worked over, or if an area needs planted. People come together and focus on specific tasks. Whatever you creatively or personally want to bring to this place, it is yours for the making. The access to such a beautiful natural space on our doorstep is such a great resource. We're literally in the centre of Rosyth, and you walk through the gate, and whether you want to read your morning paper or picnic with the kids, or just walk around and smell, see, touch, feel, experience a place like this in the middle of Rosyth and in Fife, it has so much opportunity for well-being, for peace and just enjoyment. Any time I come here, I will feel better, and I will have achieved something simply by coming.
My long-term goal is I'm training to be a teacher at the moment, so I'm currently trying to get my degree, and then I'll do teacher training. But the demographic that I work with on a Saturday night through the hub are high school age children, and that's who I want to work with. So from that, I have hands-on experience, which will look good on the CV, but it's also good skills to take forward. Like interacting with a teenage group of children, it can be challenging, and I have had challenges, but you learn how to develop, like diplomacy skills, and making sure that everybody gets an outlet for their own personality. Knowing that you're part of something huge that's helping loads of people, not just one or two, like literally whole communities, and it makes you burst, like I get really excited when I talk about pizza night. I get really teary actually, as I'm doing right now, when I talk about the stuff that we do here and my part of it. You see the very, very best of people, and it makes you proud to be part of it.
The thing that I find most helpful is that a lot of it is like basic ingredients. We like to do a lot of home cooking and get the kids involved in the cooking. So to be able to come and have store cupboard staples as well as fresh fruit and vegetables has helped tremendously. It's really expensive to cook from scratch, and I was finding that really difficult to keep up. But actually having that little bit of help so that I can make a potty soup or stovies has really, really helped. Through projects like yourself, we're actually now, the pressure has been financially taken off us a little bit, because we did get into like a bit of debt when my husband was made redundant, and paying that back has been really difficult. But the fact that we're not having to kind of penny pinch every day is making that a little bit easier. So my hope for me over the next few months is that I'll be able to pay more of that back.
Rosyth needs it, because there's not that much in Rosyth. Too many places closing down round about. But what we've got with the garden hub and the eating shop is blooming good. So keep a hold of it.